Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Marketing Botics podcast. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about how you can make money by using AI, because AI is a phenomenal piece of kit, piece of software, intelligence that allows people to come to this sector and start learning new innovative ways in which to drive income. People say that, we're going to be flooded with inexperienced people who are now going to use AI to create services. But the thing is, hasn't that always been the case? Hasn't technology always advanced us to the point where new people can adapt to create new services? And isn't it fault of people not changing and allowing other people to take their jobs or to take their income away from them? That's the issue. Because I don't want to sound too provocative here, but in my opinion, not the only, but the most of all, the people that are going to lose jobs because of AI are those people that are not incorporating AI. Because everyone has the power to start using AI to their advantage, particularly within marketing. I'm always talking from a marketing point of view. Coding and things like that is something else. So if you want to learn how to make money from AI, then this video is going to teach you that. So let's get started. So AI. So it's all about AI and AI working with us to make sure that we can create products and services which amplify our customers or the people that we work with, in order so we benefit financially and they benefit with more customers. You've just got to use it right. Just like anything, AI can be used in a very kind of spammy way, when not used right. Same with social media. I remember when social media tools first got created, scheduling tools, and everyone was like offering social media services. We can do all your social media posting for, I don't know, $5.99 a month. 5 posts to your social media. We'll create it all for you. We'll put it out there. And at the time, that was a brilliant thing to do. And so many people came to the marketplace offering that. And I remember there being a lot of pissed off marketing agencies going, well, now they're undercutting us and devaluing us. They're not at all. They've just thought of a way of using modern technology in order to provide a service that you should have thought of. So there's more people coming to the market that's doing that. But as social media changed, those products and services no longer work as well, and I've seen people who were charging $5.99 now charging 99 quid for exactly the same thing, because the systems have changed, because social media platforms are no longer as easy to generate attraction on, that offering that service is no longer as easy. And AI will be exactly the same. Things will change with AI and people have to adapt with that. Now, it's amazing. People think that AI is always it's going to be some futuristic robot that takes over our jobs and we have nothing to do anymore and we're never going to get paid and things like that. But the secret is like, you still need people to create those AI robots. You still need people to empower those robots. You still need someone to find a method of using those robots. There's always going to be something for us to do, I suppose, until the point there's not. But still, let's not worry about that. That's in the future. I said in a recent video that I made, a recent short, if we worry too much about the future, and we refuse to get involved with the now, AI now, then we're going to be left out because others are going to do it. Exactly what I'm saying now. If you refuse to use AI, then you're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your income stream because other people are going to overtake you. And we're not the coders of AI. We're not the robot developers or the designers. We're not the people at the forefront of creating this technology. We don't get a say in how far it goes. If we protest and say, no, you cannot do this, there's always going to be people that continue to do it. And because we don't have that overall control, then we need to make sure that we utilize it now and not be the one sat on the sideline going, well, I didn't want to use it because I was worried about it. Well, now you're worried about your income. For me, when it comes to creating money, making money using AI, the best thing you can ever do is find a service using something like ChatGPT or Bard, the other one, Google's one. Oh, there's several others coming now. And if you can find a way to use Chat GTP in order to create a product or a service, then you can break into the marketplace. A lot of people are doing it at the moment, but the issue is people aren't doing it well. And what I mean by that is people are offering like blog services using AI, and you'll see this a lot on the gig economy sites. I can create you a blog for $10. In fact, that's always been there. But what they're doing now is they're using AI and they're just creating, can you write me a blog about digital marketing, and blah, blah, there it is. And, that's great. It might work. But the thing is, just like social media, when everyone was creating these social media posting companies and social media adapted and then they were no longer viable, you need to start thinking about that. So if you are going to create a service that using ChatGTP, let's say where you create blogs and you write blogs, then you need to make sure that it's going to work in the future. You're not suddenly going to get like destroyed next year when Google change their algorithm to get rid of any AI generated content that has no personality, meaning, or basically doesn't have their EAT philosophy, which is experience. EAT. My God, I forgot what EAT is now. Experience. It's not often my mind goes blank on these things. EAT stands for expertise, I always struggle to say this, authoritarianness and trustworthiness. And now there's a double E, so it's experience, expertise, authoritarianist, or authoritarianist and trustworthiness. Basically, you got to be an authoritative speaker in your sector. There we go, an easy way to say it. Authoritativeness. That's it. Expertise, experience, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. And you go, they're the things that you need to make sure that your blogs, when you write it for other people, have. So if you can create a service that creates blogs, instead of you sat here going, but I'm not a blog writer and I don't know how to write blogs, and English wasn't very good and things like that, and I don't know SEO, it does it all for you. And I got plenty of other videos out there that show you exactly how you can do it, how you can prompt it. So stop thinking yourself as a blog writer and start thinking yourself as a prompt master, because that's what you're going to be. You're going to be prompting ChatGPT to make sure that it produces the right blogs. But in order to do that, you need to know what your client wants and a bit of information about them, so you can do the EAT mentality with them, basically, with the blogs that they create. But it's so easy now. It's not so easy, but it's so much easier to create a business that offers blogging services, as long as you make sure that you focus on what might be the changes going forwards. Don't just create these £10 blogs that gig economy people do, where they say, and there are more like specialist gig economy people out there. I'm not saying that they're all bad. There are some good people out there who do this, but when you're looking at those $5, $10 ones, they're generally these type of things where they say, can you write me a blog on digital marketing? But there it is delivered to, you got to think outside the box. You got to, but you can create a business around that. Now, if you're looking at something else, that's one, basically, that's one idea. Now, number two, if you're looking at a second idea, then a really good one that you can do is when it comes to chatbots, because chatbots are becoming even more powerful. I can't remember which company it was, but I heard a UK company now, 90% of their chat now online is done by bot. And we know that online chat is becoming more pivotal and more prioritized than calling someone. Hey, I was Sky. I think it was on Sky site the other day, trying to find a telephone number to talk about a Sky product is impossible. And all it was chatbot after chatbot. And I understand that's the way that we're moving. And Sky, I apologize if there was a number and I just missed it. Don't sue me for that, but I might just missed it. But I know you kept on pushing me towards the chatbot or the automated system. So we are moving more towards chatbots, and with AI now being able to plug in ChatGPT to chatbots, you can offer this as a service by being the person that controls and monitors people's chatbots. You know, we use Go High Level for our CRM. You know, we run a white label CRM called Marketing Botics CRM, which is empowered by chatbot and powered by Go High Level. And Go High Level have created, you know, AI for chatbots. So, you know, the chatbot that we place on people's websites can be empowered by AI. It's phenomenal. And so there's so much that you can do, and this is a really powerful way to start growing a business. It is by using by creating or monitoring, creating and monitoring, I suppose, people's chatbots on their website. You know, and another way, going back to ChatGTP, a third way in which you can do it is jumping back to the old school social media posts and the content. You know, and once you've set it up correctly, you can use it to create digital strategy. So you can say, you know, I'll create you a digital marketing, additional social media strategy for your content, and you can use that using ChatGTP or Bard. And then you can also create the content. You know, I will create you 5 posts, and then you can jump on something like Midjourney and create the images as well. So you'll have 5 images and 5 social media posts with a posting strategy in which you can use for your business. And there you go. That's like $199, $299 a month or whatever that might be. And that's freaking powerful in order to do that. You know, and you might be thinking, but I'm not a marketing company. I don't know anything about marketing. But if you want to get like, if you've got no passion to become a marketing company, then don't become a marketing company. But if it's something that you've always thought about, or you might be a website developer that wants to switch over to this, then, you know, the opportunities to make money using AI for creating marketing type of services is phenomenal. It's there. It's easier to come into this sector than it ever was. Now, it doesn't mean that this sector is going to be bombarded with genuine people that create good marketing companies. It's probably going to be bombarded with people that don't use the tools correctly and are just looking for a way to gain a quick buck, or quick pound, as we say over here. But when you get it sorted, when you are trustworthy, when you are an authoritative person, you know, you become authoritative, and, you know, people believe in your product and service, and you get good reviews and things like that, and you start growing it, all because you've done it ethically and you've learned about the sector, you learned about AI, then, you know, the opportunity to grow as a marketeer is phenomenal, in my opinion. I was growing my marketing and AI came out, and I stopped and I switched all over to AI, and I started growing all my marketing again using AI systems, because AI is just, in my mind, phenomenal. Look, I might be there in 30 years time in a world enslaved by robots thinking, damn, I wish I didn't use it. But I seriously doubt it. We might be enslaved by robots, but the last thing I'm going to be thinking is, me not using it wasn't going to make a difference to the world, you know? So AI is here to stay. I worry about how it's going to be used in the future. But at the same time, I don't really have much control over that. And if I sit here and go, I'm worried, so I'm not going to use it, everyone else is going to use it. And then I'm going to be sat here worried about how I'm going to pay for my kids' school, or my kid. Well, we live in the UK, school's free. How I pay for their lunch, how I pay for food, the cars, the house. You know, that's going to be my worry in the next 5-10 years if I don't focus on AI. Just like social media, when that first came to the forefront, if you're a marketeer and you needed to develop and grow your business online, then social media was it. Not so much now, you know, it's changed. I still believe you need to be on there, but you've got to have other avenues, other scopes. I remember at one point it was all social media, and you don't really need your website as much, but on your website you definitely need, again, website. You know, there's so many website tools. I was playing with one the other day called 10 Web, yeah, which did automated emails. Phenomenal. Played with one called Score App by Daniel Priestley, and, you know, again, creates landing pages using AI. Phenomenal. Go High Level, you know, has the ability to do that too. You know, it's just phenomenal. 10x did actually create the whole website. You know, it needs a bit of work. It's getting there, but that's the route we're going. You know, if you want to be a marketing company, now is the time. Me personally, I think marketing companies are changing. And soon it's either going to be based around like kind of a virtual assistant time, where, as I said, with chatbots, when if you are spending your time monitoring and controlling them, that's kind of a VA type marketing service, which is based around time. The rest of it is going to be based around result. So when you're creating content, it's going to be based around how many people read it and how optimized it gets and things like that. So you either have to sell on based on time or on result. There's going to be no service-based marketing, I don't think, anymore. Well, there will be, but it'd be harder to sell it based on that. So we're moving into a whole different direction. And you know, it's finding your place in it. But for me, how to making money using AI is now becoming easier than it was before. You've just got to find a way of doing it. I'm not talking that I think you're going to be 20,000-30,000 pounds a month. Be real, you know, still down to, you know, earning a core wage, 5,000-6,000 pounds a month, maybe, until you get highly experienced. You know, don't suddenly think you're going to become a millionaire overnight. You're not. This is just going to create you that wage, that typical standard average wage in which you need, and then from there you can start looking to snowball it. So it's not going to turn you into a millionaire, but it is going to allow you to work at home. Now, admittedly, I'm waiting for my office to be built, finished being built, but allow you to work at home on your time, earning the money that you need to earn. I'm not big on going back to the office. I understand people want to go back, but I still think with the revolutionise of AI, I'm not going back to the office. I'm creating an office. Yeah, hold on. I need to think of that philosophy. I'm going back to the office, but still, that's just me. That's just another room, me. Yeah, being by myself in the office. I kind of built as a bit of a film studio, but for me, with AI, there's so much you can do from your home now. It's phenomenal. Anyway, beginning to ramble. Don't want to be the one rambling. There are 3 great tips on what you can do to create AI, to make money from AI. Yeah, phenomenal ways of doing it. All you got to do is embrace the transition between what we do to what AI can do, and find the link between them, AI, and us. And one final tip: when you are using something like ChatGPT to do your work for you, never forget to say please and thank you, just in case.